And finally, episode 15 of moving my game from Godot, from Unity to Godot. That's what I meant to say. I've been gone for a few days, a week, 10 days. My apologies, there should have been a video that I would have uploaded like 5 days ago, but I just didn't like it. It was very rushed. I had to rush the video, get it done quickly, and it just wasn't good, and I didn't want to upload that. I'm back now. It was an unplanned trip. It was a planned trip a long time ago. I forgot about it, and then, I was working and everything. Didn't have the time, unfortunately, but we're back, and no more planned trips, at least for now. So what I've been working on is the crafting system and kind of finishing the base of it, because now it's a lot different. I'll just go over what should have been in the previous video, but it never got uploaded. I fixed a lot of stuff. I fixed the weird rotations on the walls, for example. Let me show you. So for example, now you can't place walls on top of walls. It would need to be a floor or something. But yeah, the rotations all working fine. Also added a distance check to the building. So if you're too far away, you can't build. Really lovely. So now you can't build all over, there, for example. It has to be close enough. Also, I changed it, so I'm no longer using a grid map. It's in the scene currently, but I'm no longer using it. I'm using a function, built-in function called vector3 snapped, and then you just give it grid size. And it's working a lot better. It's actually correct, because before it was a bit offset. You can place it wherever you want. Also, now you can swap between building parts and it will not break. You can even do it with more. This is a small bug, but I'll get to that later. So now you can just swap them and everything works fine. Also, there's no longer just these platforms and walls. Now, for example, you can place a roof, as you can see. Roofs, and they can go infinitely, of course, but yeah, as I've said in the previous video, like what I did previously didn't seem like a lot, but this is pretty much all the same logic that's used for the walls. It's just on these. And of course I added more building parts, actually all of them. There's floors now. Floors you'd be able to place walls on top of floors. Basically, you can't place a wall on top of a roof, but you can place a wall on top of a floor. Also, I fixed some of the other problems that we had with the crafting bench. For example, there's a lot of the recipes weren't working correctly because Godot and their resources are a bit funky when you're selecting them. But now all of them work correctly. I lowered the amount that you need to hold it because somebody said it's way too long, 1.5 seconds. So I just did half a second, just so it's a bit of difference from other interactables. I also fixed all the recipes, added some new ones, for example, for the box, chest, and table. Yeah, they're all working fine. I just don't have any materials right now. Another big thing that I did right now is different types of connections points, because previously, let me just start somewhere else. Previously, you could build, for example, as I already stated, you could build walls on top of walls. So I just made it so each connection point has a type. So for example, the platform has a wall connection point, which snaps all the walls to it. And then it has different connection points for the pillars, for example. So now you can like fill it in like this. I guess it kind of looks cool, adds potential. But you can't place a pillar on top of a wall. You can't place a wall on top of a wall. You can place a roof on top of a wall. Okay, do you get what I'm trying to say? So that added the ability to add, for example, stairs here. You can't place a stair where a wall should be, but you can place it where a stair should be. So now it has a bunch of different connection point types, and I can play around with them and see, which one goes where. So I would say we have a pretty good building system at place now. Also, you can add, like, I just call them decoration building parts, which you can place in the middle. For example, you can place a crafting bench. You can place a chest, for example, if you want to. There's also boxes. Let me just switch some. You can place a box. And these will be used for storage. Currently they don't do anything. Also a cool thing I added is you can press R to change the rotation, but only on the decoration items for now. So you can rotate how you want it to be placed, and then, well, yeah, that happens because something is not set in the item. That's easy to fix. As I said, resources give me a headache. They're not as simple as scriptable objects for some reason. But I'll get to that at some point. But yeah, currently you can build actually quite a nice house. This is a bug that I thought I fixed. Let's just build a nice little house. So yeah, now you can finally start building some actual bases. I mean, I misplaced the stairs, but there's no way of destroying them. Currently, we'll get to that with the interactions. But yeah, you can build stuff like this. For example, maybe have a crafting bench and like that, and maybe you have a box next to it for some reason. Yeah, that doesn't work. But yeah, you see, you can do stuff like that, which is pretty cool. And finally, trying to see some progress on the building system where you can actually have some gameplay is great. Also, another thing is, yeah, I don't want to take too much time with this because this is not really an actual like big gameplay mechanic. It's more of a filler mechanic than anything else. So yeah, I think I'll do another fixing bug thing episode to try and get this to work as good as I can. It's already pretty good. Like, you can build stuff and stuff like that. There's a couple things I want to change, but yeah. I guess that's been it for this update video. Hopefully tomorrow there's another one. And yeah, I guess until the next episode. Bye now.